Is that what it was? I didn't even catch it on there. Okay. Anyway, we stayed overnight, and we think Theodore or Bedford or something there, but we're right in almost center Nebraska in the sand hills. And we're on Highway 2. We just intersected Highway 83. We're heading on to, was it Balance? No, Alliance. We're heading to Alliance. We're about 100 and, we got about 150 miles to go to Alliance, and we're heading north on 385. And how far we come so far, Jace?
444 miles.
This here stretch of road right here has got 2 tracks, and mostly it's coal cars, I guess, coming out of Wyoming, but sometimes there's as high as 5 of them just either sitting along the side or going in each direction or back and forth. But this must be one of the major railroads for the coal train. There's a big semi right there. What was he hauling, Jason?
It looked like lumber to me.
No, he's hauling lumber. Okay, that's pretty interesting.
You don't see that very often.
No. Okay, now we can get a little scenery here. This would be a good example here of the sand hills. Jason's window's so dirty, it's probably focusing on me instead of. Yeah. And his windshield wiper washer doesn't work on this side, but it does work on that side. I'm actually waiting a little bit here until I hear that squeak. He's got a neat squeak in this thing. Okay, what are they doing here?
Looks like a big crane.
We don't want to go there yet, do we?
No. Is that where Mount Rushmore is?
Yeah.
This is Hot Springs, though.
Oh, okay, we'll go there then.
We'll go that way?
Yeah.
Oh, there's 2 bikers in here.
Yeah, seeing the bikers already.
Getting ready. I heard it's not as popular this year.
Huh. Yeah, last year you see over 100 of them.
Here comes the sign. Hot Springs, Final.
I wasn't feeling too much there. That's pretty good here. Better than that.
didn't get it. Walk back up there. Come on.
Let's go back over there where I didn't get too much over there. Yeah, here's the pygmy out there on the mammoth. Good.
Barely get into this thing. Yeah. This thing have a little red dot? It don't, does it?
What?
I was wondering if this thing had a little red thing that shows it's on. It doesn't.
Yeah.
That's a big ducky always.
This is the natural entrance. Is this what you expected from an 80-mile-long cave? Oh, no? Probably not. Well, this is the way that it was discovered in 1881. The Bingham brothers were riding along, and they heard this whistling sound. And they saw these grasses waving over here, and there was no surface wind. So they came down here, they looked down in the hole, and their hat blew off. Had to go pick up their hat, come back over, look down in the hole, and their hat blew off again. They found this to be... Are you our last person back there, sir?
Yes, I am.
All right. Thank you. If everybody can move on in just a little bit more so that they're not standing in the passage, but that they're in the room, that would be great. Well, I guess the first question is, how in the world was this place found? Well, we talked about how it was found, but then how was it formed? Well, it was formed because there was once a very shallow ocean above this area. And in the shallow ocean, there were all kinds of sea creatures, including clams, snails, tube worms, and other brachiopods. When these animals died, their shells went down to the bottom of the ocean.
Nope.
What is this formation called again? Box. Right here? Okay. Yes.
Looks like it's coming in pretty good.
Where does it come from? The ocean?
The ocean. This is fossilized coral. And then, yeah, it does come in. And then if you take a look right over here, you can actually see some fossilized tube worms. And there's, let's see, one right here. And there are also a couple right here. These were creatures in the bottom of the ocean. And these are fossilized tube worms right here. And also one right here.
Ooh, you watching all right here?
Yeah. Oh, I saw a bird.
What the hell going on here anyway? Oh, they're taking pictures. Oh, shit. Oh, that's why that guy was pissed. Guess I don't blame him. Yeah. Boy, that's definitely a tourist there. This thing really zooms in, you know.
Zoomed in 15 times.
We make it tough.
My guys up there.
We're just going to back our way off. I wonder if that's a natural or did somebody do that?
Well,
Boy, nature works in funny ways.
sure is weird though. I don't know what that is.
Start digging in my pocket here again, it looks like.
It's probably turned.
Yeah.
It's supposed to turn there.
Oh, there's helicopter tours. $25. You gotta rather wait for the one in Keystone though.
Yeah.
You can see the size of Charlie Horse's head compared to the size of Jason's head. Actually, they look a little bit alike.
I'm a little hard-headed.
I know, they're both hard-headed, you can tell that for sure. Yeah, I gotta zoom in on her now. You took it.
Also, get to where all you have is just a frame. It'll get you back right. It wasn't moving with it.
Side as well as the other side when it is completed. There is only one time a year that the mountain itself is open to the public beyond this point. That's the first weekend in June. At that time we clear the mountain and allow people to hike up there. And this year we had about 13,000 people that made that hike in the one weekend that was available.
Like ants crawling all over the.
It's a projected completion. The only teenager there was like 0.2 miles around.
That's your house. Majority of us on this bus will never see it. Yeah.
Boy, that is a good detail on his face.
You can get out now.
I want you to get out.
Good ride. You'll enjoy it.
You see about 8 or 10 minutes or so about what's
It's about 7 minutes.
Just have.
Just depends on the wind and which pilot's flying.
Report like what he'd be seeing if he's driving. Your brake.
Jason's driving.
Yeah. Jesus, scrape something there, dude.
That's weeds. They don't call me Mario for nothing.
Boy, it's got some curve in it.
Oh, you're talking about that group right there.
Jeez. I'm trying to film this, you turkey. Actually, looks like you're right off the road there from this thing here.
One lane tunnel, right? Must be a small tunnel.
Yeah.
Won't meet nobody. Oh, ground tunnel. Sound horn.
Yeah, it is kind of small, ain't it?
That's pretty cool.
Shoot, we can just film us here instead of that cave.
Heck yeah. Always a joke.
Man, there's kind of a little hill right there. For sure, I knew where we were going, you know. I should have looked at the map. One of those,
We're explorers
yeah,
now.
one of those map deals again. Okay.
Wait a second, I thought we just did
Yeah.
this.
One lane tunnel again, too.
I think we're lost. I think
Yeah,
how do you get out of this thing?
I swore we just went right through this. Okay, sound horn.
Watch you just round again.
I'll be darn a double one here. A little gap here
Okay,
between.
now we got. Yeah, I heard you.
I wish we knew what was going on, you know. I have no idea. Back the thing up a little bit here to get a little more view. Yeah, better looking cow. He's in a bad mood, I think. Yeah, turn the other way, Jace. We'll see what. It's like George Washington. It's just like George Washington. I believe you do have his ear. Yep.
Is it that big?
Yeah.
Where ya?
Can you get a picture of me?
Yeah, go ahead.
You think I get my arm up there like a freaking.
Let's see, maybe I can get you up. Let's see. That?
I could anyway.
There. Yep. It's pretty much the same. Pretty dang hard-headed. What's your name?
Trevor,
Trevor. Where you from?
South Dakota.
Really? You probably see this all the time, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
Okay, we're on Highway 16 west. There's some fallen rock. West out of Buffalo. And the terrain here is just unbelievable here. We've been winding down through this here mountain for probably 20 miles an hour, 15 miles. Heading for a little town called, I wasn't, The 10 penny, Jason? Or something?
Yeah, something like that, 10 cap or something.
Better be getting soon too, 'cause they're about out of gas.
We're on E right now.
How many miles have we come so far anyway?
85. Oh, 185. Just turned over. We're going into a dark tunnel where it'll be pitch black.
And we just left Cody, Wyoming, and head for Yellowstone Park. And, what's this, Jace?
Looks like a car.
Is it a tunnel?
Oh. It's a tunnel. We're in the tunnel.
Oh, yeah. Should have had you clean the windshield before I did this.
We're out of the tunnel. Back in. Well, it's another tunnel.
It's lighted here. It must be a little longer. I believe this is basically the start of the Rocky Mountains that we're heading through now. The last mountains we went through, that mountain range, was called the Bighorn Mountains. Yeah, that's a hard bouncy.
Crazy driving.
I don't know what that lake is. Probably has something to do with Buffalo Bill, because everything around here is called Cody or Buffalo Bill or Buffalo Bill Cody. We're inside of Yellowstone Park. We just went in the east entrance. There's some snow-capped peaks over there. There's another snow-capped. No, that's just a peak.
That's the road, yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, sorry.
A little bit
Sorry,
right.
got off the road there.
Yeah.
Didn't know that was a shoulder.
It wasn't. You're still on the road. You're still on the road. I'll shoot that down there. How far that is down below there, that railing.
What?
I forgot to look up the name of this lake. This is the big lake. There's a big lake right close to the middle of Yellowstone, and this here is it here. According to the map here, this here will be circling around, just completely around that there whole thing, all the way over to probably that, about as far as we can see over there, and then and then we turn back west to Old Faithful. We're probably looking southwest right now. Definitely a lot cooler up here than this around down. There's a cool guy to go with the cool weather. It's a cool track.
Cool dirty track. Lights are on.
And there's some buffalo down there, right along the tree line.
Took us a while to find the name of this lake, but it's called Yellowstone Lake.
It's a tough one.
Oh, good. Everybody knows where we're
This isn't really focusing too well. What's that? Okay.
Yeah, is your thing up there? There you go.
Well, no, it's all right. Now I just focused on Continental Divide and pulling back to your track. Okay, we're still in Yellowstone Park, and we're still heading towards Old Faithful. We think we're coming into. We see a lot of little geysers. Little geysers off in the distance. And here's a little geyser right here.
There's an old geezer right there.
I thought I was a geyser. Is it geyser or geyser?
You're a geezer, that's a geyser.
Yeah, okay. I don't think that's Old Faithful there, you think? It says Old Faithful, keep right.
I bet it is over to the left.
I bet you that's Madison, maybe.
I think that's Madison.
Must be Madison, and this must be Old Faithful.
What'd you say? Say, Dad?
There's an old geezer right there.
A little bit of that too.
Mm.
Yeah.
Another geezer. This is a shot of the of Old Faithful, looking at it from the northwest corner of it. Another old geezer.